Over the years, I've noticed that with the Megaman franchise, there's like two possibilities. Either it's an amazing game, or it's just complete garbage. And by looking at the graph on the screen right now, you know I was kinda scared about where Megaman 11 would end up. The good Megaman all have something in common. They look like this, okay? And the bad ones, they look like this. Megaman 11 looks like this. Uh-oh. Good news though, Megaman 11 is freaking good. Capcom has really done a good job with it. They kinda had to, because Megaman had been left alone for quite some time since his last adventure, and his spiritual successor, Mighty Number 9, was all but mighty. Okay, I'd rather have any of these numbers on screen before sinking my teeth into this number 9 monstrosity. So for some reason, Megaman 11 has a backstory. In it we learn that Dr. Light and Dr. Wily were working together when they were younger. And oh gosh, was Dr. Light sexy back then. Oh yeah. So basically Dr. Wily thinks robots are just machines without emotions, and Dr. Light thinks that they should be treated like humans. It's basically the plot of the PS4 game Detroit Become Human at this point, except with cartoon characters. Dr. Wily basically uses his research from his youth to make every robot mean and control them, and it's up to Megaman to save them by murdering them without any guilt. At least that's what I got from it. Pretty weird. This is where you're introduced to the double gear system, which is the novelty of Megaman 11. Basically, if you press R, you can slow down time to attack enemies faster or to dodge incoming attacks. It's kinda like Beautiful Joe for the GameCube. If you press the L button, you can use the red gear, which makes you stronger and allows you to shoot a double charge buster shot, which is pretty dope, I'm gonna say. The thing is, using those mechanics will make your robot heat up, and if you fail to stop using them before this gauge fills up, you're gonna overheat and become weak as heck. Once all of that explanation is done, you're going to meet the familiar screen where you get to choose which Robot Master you want to defeat first. 8 new Robot Masters make their appearance, and I'm still amazed that they can come up with original ones after creating so many. Blockman stage is the one that was playable in the demo that was released a couple of weeks ago, and it featured blocks everywhere. Blocks you gotta dodge, blocks you gotta break, blocks that... Wait a minute. Is that a new portion of the stage that was just created by falling down from the sky? That's amazing! There's also this part where you're supposed to jump from blocks to get to the top, but I didn't quite get that the first time and... dang it! Blockman is pretty easy to begin with because his attacks are pretty easy to avoid, that is, until you remove half of his health bar and he turns into this. What the heck? Acid Man stage introduces us to those annoying little creatures that cannot be killed by your buster shot, which is where I learned that I could actually use the charge shot. Oh, I had completely forgot it existed to this point. The main gimmick here is those little syringe guys that are trying to transform the blue water into green acid, and to do so they'll have to shoot a lot of acid in it, first turning yellow, then red, and then acid. Okay, I guess that's how it works in real life too. Oh great, they brought back the one-hit kill spikes, yay! Have you ever wondered what your dishes feels like inside a dishwasher? Wonder no more, this is how they feel. That's it, goodbye dishwasher, not using you anymore. To defeat the acid boy, you have to shoot his shield down first, and then you'll be able to do actual damage. Blastman is next on our list, and if you're wondering what order I played those guys, I went from left to right, top to bottom. I know I could have tried to guess which weapons was strong against every Robot Masters and yada yada yada, but ain't nobody got time for this. Plus, as you'll see from the footage, I kinda use the Mega Buster all the time anyways. This stage is all about explosive. There's these guys that throw fire barrels, there's these little guys that literally fly back and explode once shot once. Oh, and those laser things that trigger the whole explosives. Get ready to run in this one. The mini-boss here is pretty freaking cool. You gotta dodge the roller coasters while attacking the little falling passengers to destroy it. Neat. You know what's not cool? This guy. I almost got killed by this annoying freaking ugly purple robot. Ah, never mind, I actually just got killed. At least the second time around, I used my trusty blocks that we got from the previous stage. Ha! Who's dead now? Blockman pretty much throws bombs all the time, and that's his main attack, and it actually works. Also, pro tip, don't use the blocks against him. It was pretty dumb on my end and it doesn't really affect him that much. I just don't know why I used that weapon. Come on Nico, get good. Fuseman is all about electricity, with those flying outlets coming at your face, those electric lasers that you gotta avoid by hiding behind walls, or these hot toaster oven elements that hurt you. This mini-boss was pretty fun despite being quite easy. I mean, just shoot his glasses while dodging the electric things and you're good to go. Also, don't judge me for farming those guys for health, okay? I really needed it badly and I didn't want to use an E-tank, okay? Fuseman is so annoying. He keeps moving at the speed of sound and you need to attack him by slowing down time if you want to be able to rack up more than one shot before he vanishes away. Seriously though, he's one of my least favorite robot master because of how annoying and unpredictable his pattern is. Anyways, let's move on. And now, Bounce Man. Oh, Bounce Man, my love. This stage is one of the best stages in any Mega Man game ever. There's balloons everywhere and you gotta bounce on them. They're even on walls. Look at that, that's so fun. There's also those hands on blocks. I mean, you shoot them, a countdown appears, and boom, they slap your butt to the left or to the right. This stage brings me back to my youth. Not the slapping butt part, I mean like the ball pit like in Burger King and McDonald's, oh, whatever. Then you get to fight Frogger twice. Except the second time it's completely unfair and I completely hate it. Speaking of unfair things, this guy here, how was I supposed to see that coming? Come on, that was pretty cheap, Mega Man 11. Pretty cheap. Bounce Man is not really a difficult boss, he's just pretty erratic and bounces everywhere, but if you dodge his punches, you should be okay. Hey, this Torchman level ain't that bad, it's happening in a peaceful forest in the middle of the night. There's even these little tents and I'm sure people like sleep in them. What? I get hurt by touching the tent? What the heck, Mega Man? That's mega weak. This level is so calm, you gotta dodge a couple enemies here and there, but you know, nothing out of the— What the heck? Fire everywhere? Help me! This firewall is brutal. You gotta run and use your slow motion if you wanna make it on time. You know what? I now miss the wildfire, because at least I could see where I'm going. This is pretty spooky now. You sure this flaming bird is not the robot master? Because he's kicking my butt. Speaking of kicking my butt, Torchman should actually be a fighting guy, not a fire guy, because he's fighting like Ryu from Street Fighter. Come on, please stop. Don't, no, why me? Impact Man stage is next on our list, and it brings back my favorite enemy from the Mega Man franchise. You know those worker robots that throw their pickaxe at you? Oh, they're the cutest. What? They're driving construction trucks now? Stop it, you're not cute anymore. No, don't, ah! Besides that, there's not much to say about this stage. You hang out on moving platforms waiting to get to your destination, that's pretty much it. Impact Man jumps everywhere and turns into a couple of tools in the process. And I finally figured out that the acid was its weak point. Yeah, I'm smart now. Only took 7 Robot Masters. Thundra Man is last. And it's a snow level. Why do we need a snow level in every video game? Ugh. I actually really enjoyed the blizzard wind mechanic from this level where you can jump super high and super far because of the wind. I know it's not something new in the Mega Man franchise, but I really dig it. This Ice Mammoth miniboss is pretty straightforward once you get his pattern. So he basically throws ice blocks at you and then breaks them, and all you gotta do is jump and then slide under him. Yeah, pretty easy. But these jumps here are the spookiest jumps I've ever seen in the game. Like, I was actually sweating while playing this, just thinking about how I could hit the ceiling and fall down to my death. But no, I did it first time. I promise. I didn't cut all the fails. I had a theory that the fire weapon would be strong against the ice boss. Turns out I was right. This dude just dances around and is kinda annoying to dodge. But hey, he's dead now, so yeah, that's good. Dr. Wily is next, and as usual, you go through many levels before getting to the final battle. Wily 1 features those annoying gear platforms that move around, forcing you to jump instantly before you fall down. Or you know, these broken ones forcing you to jump instantly because they fall down. Ugh. This guy is back again. Speaking of unwelcome things that are back, they brought back the invisible blocks from the other Mega Man games. Oh, hey, thank you. You shouldn't have. I feel like they're playing with our nostalgia here, you know, bringing back a couple enemies, mechanic, and... Wait! Is that the yellow demon from Mega Man 1? They brought him back too? Oh, bad memories though. I can't even do the pass trick anymore to defeat him in a second. And he has this new form where he turns into a lot of little versions of himself and kicks your butt because you were not ready for that. Just lovely. I actually enjoy this boss fight though. Wily 2 is the easiest of all the stages. There's no real danger here, just moving platforms and I guess this giant robot that crushes everything it touches. But for some reason, it was so slow, I barely noticed it was there. I'm not even kidding, look at the footage, we never see it. But this part where the robots come out of the walls ready to crush you in the middle was pretty dope though. So the boss is as unmemorable as the stage, it's just a ball moving around you. Just shoot it a couple of times for it to open its core and shoot it down. That's it. Yeah, it was pretty lame. Wily 3 is just what you expect. You gotta fight all of the robot masters one last time. But this time I thought I was going to do better now that I knew how to defeat them. But no, I still suck at the game. Wily 4 starts with you having to spend 1 hour on these moving platforms. Like seriously, this is taking forever. And then you're sent to this? What? That's a dead end. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, of course, jump down into oblivion. Why didn't I think about that before? Wily's first form will make you jump on missiles to get to his eyes while avoiding tons of stuff coming down from everywhere. It's madness, to be honest. I was so confused at everything that was happening on screen I couldn't focus on anything. The second form requires you to destroy gears to make the robot drop down for massive damage. As Phil Swift would say,
now that's a lot of damage!
Wily's next form is pretty easy, you gotta dodge his spaceship while shooting him down. Then, when there's only this amount of life left to Wily, he will turn into the most annoying boss I've ever seen in my entire life. You have to be like super precise and aim in between the two shields, but he's moving so fast it's almost impossible to get it. Eventually I figured out the pattern, but what the heck, he's going so fast and I'm even using the slow gear and he's moving that fast. And there you go, you defeated Wily, he surrenders like he does all the time, but manages to escape and tells you he's gonna be back in Mega Man 12. Yep, can't wait for that one. And there you go, this is Mega Man 11. Thanks a lot for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me, what did you think of this new series? I want to know your opinion down below in the comments. You make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and make sure to hit that like button if you want to support me. In the meantime, tap here or there for more videos. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.